Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Samantha and today I will be talking about something very important, which is, are you a teacher that's talking too much in class? Now, a lot of teachers actually talk too much in class. So much so that students don't have an opportunity to talk and express themselves. Now, I'm not saying that teacher talking in class at all is a horrible thing. Yes, it's needed for certain things like giving instructions or giving feedback. However, sometimes teacher talks to the point that it becomes quite redundant and it lowers the effectiveness of what is going on in class learning. In any student-centered classrooms, students must be the one to express themselves and talk and explore ideas. And this cannot happen if teachers are talking too much. Teachers must unlearn this tendency. But before any teacher can unlearn this tendency, they have to identify what these tendencies are. The following is 4 ways in which a teacher might be talking too much. Firstly, you're repeating instructions unnecessarily. For example, let's just say you're telling the students to pair up together and not show each other the worksheet that you have given. But instead of just saying that, you're like, okay students, pair up together, I told you to pair up together. No, you have to sit each other, I told you to pair up together. Yes, don't show the instructions. No, pair up together, don't show the instructions. I understand that a lot of times when teacher does anything like this, it comes with good intentions, but the student might get used to it, and after a while, any type of instruction they receive, they just immediately zone out. A good way to counter this problem is to have instruction checking techniques. First, give the instruction very straightforwardly, and then after that ask them, do you get into a group or a pair? Everyone says pair, okay? What do you do with your sheet? Don't show it to each other. This helps instructions become more impactful, and students now will pay close attention because they know that the instructions here are only given one time. Now, the second way in which a teacher might be talking too much is saying much more than the students when receiving contributions. What I mean by this is, you might ask a student a question for how long have you lived in the country, and the student might just say 10 years. And a teacher might respond in a way where it's very long-winded. For example, 10 years, I don't know, are you sure that's your correct answer? Or would you like to say that to everybody again? Because I don't think everybody heard. I think some were not paying attention, some should be paying attention. So you make it very long. As a teacher, you could have just said something like, great, louder please. By doing that, you indefinitely save time compared to the first way that was done, and it keeps students on track and it keeps them continuously moving. Now, the third way in which a teacher may be talking too much is asking lengthy and confusing questions. For example, you could ask something like, what do you think about genetically modified food? But instead you say something like, if I were to hypothetically ask you about your opinion about genetically modified food, what do you think your answer to me might be? So the questions become very long and very confusing, and what ends up happening is the students get confused and they are unable to answer the question. The important part here is just get straight to the point when you ask questions. Now, the last way in which a teacher may be talking too much is when a teacher echoes everything a student says and echo in a very lengthy way. For example, if you ask the students where they would like to go and their response is, I like to go to the beach, and the teacher's response to that was, oh, going to the beach, that's great, I heard it's really fun, great, good. It's such a long-winded answer to that. If there is any feedback needed to be given, it should be short, simple and comprehensive. If you need them to go louder, again like the previous example, just tell them to go louder. If you think that a particular student did not hear what this student say, tell them to speak louder for their particular friend. Don't make it a circus where you have to fluff it up with comments and words that are long-winded. You should not be doing that because it will cause the student to get so bored and they will feel like time is lagging because they are hearing all these unnecessary comments. And those are the 4 ways in which a teacher can talk too much. I hope that after watching this video, and if you identify any of these things or these traits in yourself, you're not too sad about it, because the first step of removing teacher talking too much is for you to be aware of it. I hope that my video helps you, and I'm gonna show you a few links that I think would be really good for this video. Hey guys, these are the links for today. Now the first one is the pros and cons of teacher talking time. Now in my video, I talk about the cons of teacher talking time or teacher talking too much, but I never mentioned the pros. I want to share this link because I want to show teacher that there is pros to teacher talking, and that they must find a good balance between talking enough and not talking too much so that the student can benefit from this. And this article will hopefully help teachers get the proper mindset needed to do so. Now, the second article is When Students Won't Stop Talking, and it's by an author, Jennifer Gonzalez. Now, in this link itself, it explains firstly the fundamental thinking that a teacher should have, which is first, students need to talk. And secondly, a big part of good classroom management is building good relationship with students. So from there on, the author explained why the students are talking too much. And then after that, the author goes on to show the solution to help students stop talking as much when they don't need to be talking. This article is more towards classroom management in terms of students talking too much. Now, the third link is 8 ways teacher can talk less and get kids talking more. Now, in my video, I talk about the ways that teacher can talk less, but I never explicitly mention of how to get the kids to talk more. This article will help a teacher find that appropriate balance and get the kids talking when they need to talk more. Not just having the teacher say everything and be an all-knowing authority. Okay, that's all for the links today, guys. I hope that it's helpful and I hope that you enjoy it. Okay guys, that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Please subscribe. Bye!